Hello, everybody. Welcome Facebook Live again. My name is Yin. This is Sarah.
Yeah, I'm Sarah and I run Catering Photography with Yin.
Yeah. So whether you book a catering photography, whether you book a wedding photography through the catering photography or wedding lookbook, we are the person behind it. And I'm normally the one always going out shooting. Then Sarah behind the scenes.
Yeah, I'm studio based mostly, so I do all the admin side of things, all the editing, all the newborns, all the babies, the cake smash, all the cake smash. So yeah, busy.
Okay, so today we're gonna talk about how to choose your perfect wedding photographer for your wedding day. Yeah. I always think this is one of the most important decisions. In fact, maybe the most important decision, I would say.
I think so, because I tell people all the time, you know, you plan this big day and you spend months planning it and you spend all this money on all these different things, all your beautiful table decorations and, you know, your wonderful dress and all the lovely food to feed everybody. And when it's done, all that's gone and all you've got left is your photographs.
The memory, isn't it?
Yeah, it's important that you've got good photographs.
Yeah. So we're going to give you a few tips for you to how to find a perfect wedding photographer. So whether you recommended, the photographer recommended by the venue or friend or through the Google reviews, once you find a photographer, the first important thing is whether their style you like.
Yeah.
You probably like a very poster ones, dramatic or sunset, this kind of photo style, or find very natural documentary. Yeah. So to me, when I go to the weddings, photograph weddings, I always see the emotion, capture the emotion, happiness, and pay attention to the details. Yeah. Sometimes I always make a joke with Brian Groom. I said, anything you spend money on the wedding, I will capture it. You know, leave a memory, isn't it? You plan, spend so much time and buy things, but you need to, you know, leave a memory for you.
Absolutely.
Secondly, very, very important is meet the photographer.
Yeah, it's really important. You've got to meet your photographer. You've got to like them. You've got to feel some sort of rapport with them, feel confident in them, and trust that they're going to do the best job for you on the day.
I think the photographer personality, because she or he will be, they will be with your whole day. And the personality is very important. You don't want to shy, or
you don't want someone who's too shy and isn't going to hurt the crowds for you, but you don't want someone who's too in your face and who's going to upset your guests.
too arrogant or you know, too serious. Mainly it's a happy day. You need a happy person, fit to your theme, fit to your day, and you need to feel comfortable. Another thing is, I would say, when you see the photographer, it's very important. Ask a photographer to shoot their all-day wedding, whether you know, wedding album or online gallery, have an all-day wedding.
Yeah, because it's not unusual for photographers to use their best images on their website, or to even use model images from workshops and things that they've done. So always just ask to see a complete wedding, if not more than one, either as an album or an online gallery.
Yeah, sometimes when you see a photo, they might the modeling shots, very poster ones, or by accidentally, you know, there was see the sense.
To make sure it's consistent. Each time.
And can talk with the photographer, just you know, give you good advice how in terms of photographers fitting your wedding day. So very important. Meet the person, meet the photographer in person. Thirdly, experience. So when the photographer, they photograph 40 weddings a year, So they know exactly what's going to happen, whether it's a church wedding or civil wedding. See, they, like me, I always say, I know exactly they're going to exchange the rings. And
what's coming next.
Yeah,
what's coming next.
First kiss, get the right position.
Yeah, right lens. Yeah.
That's right. Yes, so we know exactly, we get ourselves prepared. Or you can ask a wedding photographer, see, have they been in the venue before?
Yeah, I think that's really important, actually. I mean, they may not have been to your venue before, but
maybe to pay a visit.
Yeah, if they have, it's great because they'll know where to take you to get the good shots. But if they haven't, ask them if they're going to go and check out the venue.
Yeah.
Because they need to be prepared as to where they're going to take you for bride and groom shots and all that sort of thing.
Yeah,
so
I mean, it's just experience. Talk about experience, like church wedding, inside very dark, outside is very bright. You don't want to miss any moment, important moment, like confetti shots, first kiss, first look, you know, exchange rings. They are few very, very moment. This all down to the experience. Yeah. So that's very important. Experience. Check how many weddings they done before, or have a talk through about it. So fourth, find
reliable. Well, make sure they're reliable. So so you found your photographer, you like their style, you've had a meet with them, it's all going well, but are they a reliable photographer in
deliver in time, and you know, they are proper business.
They might not be in your area. Sometimes people, like some photographers, travel all over the country. If that's the case, then they're
have a look at the
they're
reviews.
probably going to be well established. But yeah, check out their reviews. If they are local, you know, just
they are well known.
Just ask around.
So need to book with reliable photographer. And so, for example, we had once we done a photography, we always deliver photography gallery link. We had a customers, bride and groom, they are very laid back. They see the photos, but they never place the order until. But when they come to me, I say, yes, we're still there.
We got images.
We still got images. We have doubled, tripled backup in different places. Yes, so find a reliable, proper photographer business to do. You just don't want to risk it. So, for example, 2 weeks ago, we had a bride. They come to me, I lost all my photos. Don't worry. We still got them. So that's another one. Last one. I would say, you know, fit your budget. So you got a bigger budget, no problem. 2 photographers from the beginning to end. But however, sometimes we got quite small budget. What we would advise would be, maybe you don't have to have photographers in the morning to do the makeups, or you can
get ready shots.
Get ready shots. But it's very, very important to do to photograph your ceremony part. During the ceremony, you don't want guests using iPhones. So this, you rather than cut the hours, rather go to the less experience.
I mean, not every photographer will do it, will they? Some photographers have a package and that's it, and that's how many hours you get. But some will tailor it down a bit for you. And sometimes, so you're better to cut down the hours you have the photographer for, rather than skimp on quality, I think.
And maybe in other words, you know, get like cheaper deals or something like that. So get a good photographer, maybe just less hours, get important bits you wish to cover, especially the ceremony part, get some proper group photos, and during the ceremony, some important moments. So that's about it. So we are.
I've got a question.
Question.
If it's raining outside and the couple want to go out to take outdoor photos, how can you tackle this?
Umbrellas.
I love umbrellas.
Umbrellas. photos is brilliant. And also, I would say the experienced photographers, and because so far I have done so many weddings, there won't be all day wedding, all day won't be that occasion. So if the planning beforehand, just after the ceremony, you do a group photos, maybe leave that group photos a little bit later.
That happened to me. My first ever wedding was pouring with rain all day, and literally we got a 20-minute break in the afternoon where the sun came out, and we all just dived outside.
Okay, we've got another questions. So it's a prints. To me, it's prints of
digital or digital files.
I think nowadays everybody wishes to have digital images.
Everybody wants it digitally.
But to me, the prints, in fact, is more valuable than digital images. We also running printing shop. In a Kodak shop, just alongside of KHM and KHM Photography. People come to the bring 50 years the photos, 100 years, because when the family keep the prints, they normally print the books, even move the house, and they won't throw out still have the photos. But digital images nowadays, new technology, you just have to make sure to do loads of double the backups.
I think the trouble also with digital images is they just sit on your computer. You don't do anything with them. I know, you might share them on Facebook or whatever, but there's nothing nicer than having a beautiful album that you can just flip through.
Or even just print some
do something on the wall.
Print some 5x7, but it's don't have to be cost a fortune back and put them album. It's just last for generations. So to do both, and to my personal view, I think a print is very, very, very important. Get 100 of them family portraits, get them printed and put some album and look at it. It just make me happy.
Another question.
Okay.
How do you deal with kiddies misbehaving or shy in photos?
I love kids. I just love kids. When I go to the weddings, you just let them be. And when you love them, like them, they will just act in them as their friends. They will listen to you. They organize, okay, you do this for me, organize all together. Sometimes if they're 2-3 year old at the time when you do the group photos, and they probably don't like it before.
There's usually one facing the wrong way, isn't there?
That's right. No problem. Just let them be. Don't force them to do anything. Then find opportunity, engage with them. And sometimes parents come to them rather than force them to drag them, because
it's not really our place to do that, is it?
No, I think when you love them, like them, they will cooperate. They know kids so clever.
Generally, mum or dad or whoever will say, "Oh, just leave them."
Leave them. Don't force them, and come to be their friends. So thank you, Elsa. So overall today, I would say 5 tips, most important 5 tips. And the first will find the style you like. Secondly, meet the photographer in person. Third, experience. Fourth, find a reliable photographer business or photographer to do. It's just so important. You don't want to risk it. Don't want a photographer disappear a couple of days or something like that. I'm sure it won't happen, but just you don't want to take the risk. And the last is feature budget. Feature budget. So that's about it. So thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Okay, bye.